Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? So, as you might expect, I decided to pull up my rally trap, so here we are. Oh, shit. Yeah, as soon as I go out of my dashboard, boom, just like that. Pop your shield, that's all it takes. Of course, you know, I don't know. I mean, it always interesting to me how, like, people that are using the bot, right, could not be any more obvious, you know? But in this day and age, we're trapping, right? Now, of course, I don't know. In hindsight, I probably should have known this, but I really didn't. Now, of course, Tio Man comes out here, sends a rally, and now he sends a rally. So they're okay looking players, but they're not Mach 10 like Brawls or anybody else that we'd come across in the past. And I'll say, straight up, I was like premeditated. This is during lunch, so there was definitely a part of me that kind of went, "Oh man, I've only got an hour to pull this off. If I have to get in Fury for 15 minutes, I'm gonna take it, and then I'm done. I'm out because I got work at 1. I ain't got time to be messing around here, Like, so of course I'm baiting an infantry, and this guy is probably gonna sing Cav. But of course, initially they start sending these slow marches, and I go, "Oh, maybe I need to send an imp." Now, little did I know that I wasn't really thinking this through. I was like, yeah, those marches are looking fast now. I should swap to range. Well, the part where your brain goes, alright, switch to range, never clicked. So, yeah, you can kind of expect how this is going to play out. Now, I don't know. You guys can take bets at this point and stop the video. Comment below. Did I get burned? Did I burn? I don't know. But you can watch and you'll see how this plays out. And I don't know, man. There are times when I am definitely putting myself up in the ranking on one of the worst rally traps on YouTube. I'm like, I'm definitely achieving that, I think. I've not only done this wrong once, I've shown you guys how to do it wrong twice. But of course, I don't know. I decided to go and piss on some of the top guilds in the entire game. And yet I'm still kicking, guys, so it just goes to show. You could be the worst rally trap, but still keep kicking. Now, I know you might be wondering, how exactly do you rally trap these days? I don't know. I'd say Damo's advice makes a lot of sense to me. You need to have that debuff research. It's super helpful. Once you get that maxed out, then you're at a level playing field again. I will point out, they knocked my wall down. Biggest mistake they made. Biggest, by far. If they didn't knock my wall down with that test, this actually might have worked out in their favor. But by knocking my wall down in their test, they've signed their own death warrants, guys. I mean, I've already kind of got this figured out. Now, in all honesty, had I just not forgotten, they would have been SOL, and this would have been an even better video. But frankly, I really don't even think it's that bad. Because at no point did I lose any T4s in this entire video. So, I mean, spoiler alert, but I'm not doing that bad. Not yet, anyway. Not saying I won't cross that territory. Well, we'll cross that territory one of these days, I'm sure. Now, of course, as you guys probably know, I've started picking up playing Whiteout Survival quite a bit. It's not that my trap is dead. It's not gone. I'm still trapping. Even after this video, I'll be back at it. It's just I'm slow as shit. But as you can see, pop, boom, bob, boom, bada, bing. Like, I did not even waste any time. But I was so quick that I forgot the one thing that mattered. But, like, look at that. 3 mil dead, and it's all Cav on Imp. Somehow I came out of that. I don't know how. But, 4 mil on that hit. And still, I came out of it. I didn't completely get my ass completely foobar, right? I mean, that's all T5, mind you. Now, of course, there's another 2 coming right behind it. So you think, surely he's as well now, right? You're gonna burn, right? Right. Yeah, no. I mean, that's the thing I love about rally trapping, you know? I don't know why, but some part of me just doesn't know how to stop. It's kind of fun. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, the first 5 minutes, you know, it's like, oh, you went from 779 mil to 723. Are you stupid? And, you know, for the handful of people that always like to poke fun at me in the comment section below and say, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's been playing the game for years. It's like, I don't know. It's a reoccurring meme, right? But yet, here we are. Still eating rallies. I'm still trading T2 for T4s and T5s. And yet, I'm not feeling so bad, man. It's not doing too bad. And honestly, these are the first counters that I've taken. What surprises me is this: not only are these the first counters I've taken, but a pair of them at the same time. And I'm still able to do this, guys. I don't know about you, but that's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, even in the worst case, this is what the worst case looks like. It's like, man, that's really not that bad. Like, hands down. Really, I'm not complaining at all. Now, I will say the rebuild takes a little while. You know, it's like one of those things that's like the only thing that sucks. It's like, yeah, well, I lost maybe like a couple of million T2. You know, because on paper, you're looking at that and you're like, oh man, you lost 4 mil one hit, 3 mil another. It's like, yeah, but I also get 50% of that back. So, it's like, realistically, I really only lose anywhere between 2 and 3 mil per unit type. Now, don't get me wrong, that does suck, but like, I can rebuild that T2 without a whole lot of struggle. Now, the guy that lost all those T4s and T5s, on the other hand, I don't know. I mean, they'll probably rebuild it pretty well, like I did, you know. So it's a GG, you know. Like, we're not doing too bad. But of course, at this point, you know, I'm still in Fury, you know. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna pop my 70. I ain't gonna play fair. Now, obviously, if they time these rallies, okay, maybe there's a chance. But they aren't timing these rallies, guys. And watch this. HAH. And now he's going for it, right? You think? It's 8 seconds on the flop. I flash my gear. And I'm waiting for it. Where's it at? Oh. Is he flaking out? And yeah. He flaked out on me. So I'm kind of like, okay. Alright. I mean, that's understandable considering the other rally hasn't even walked yet, so it's like, okay, I understand that. Totally understandable. I'd flake out too for me. Honestly, once you hit a rally trap, it's kind of like you're at a losing battle here. You know, you think you're going to crack open the bottle, but it's like most of the time you're not going to crack open the bottle. Now, looking at that gear, you know, you can see that gear's not bad. I mean, that gear is pretty good. Look at that gear. I mean, yeah, that guy is in my prison now, you know, so it's, you know, they're basically on a rescue mission at this point, you know. But I don't know, man. Me casually sitting here talking to you guys about this, it's just, I don't know, man. I think we'll do more of this kind of thing. You know, obviously I need to be better about, you know, remembering to swap phalanx when I'm going to be sitting in infantry, for example. I kind of not want to be stupid, but somehow I always end up doing the one thing I planned not to do. It's kind of a weird thing. I have a thing for that, I guess. I don't know. I must be very gifted in that regard, in making the worst decision possible and the most easiest solution imaginable. But of course, you know, here he is. He's gonna walk, maybe. You know, he's got some timers sitting there, so we're waiting on those to speed up. So I'm kind of just sitting here waiting on that to come, you know, because here it comes, right? And of course, you know, I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, I could just take the lead, leave the kingdom now. You know, I'm only like a couple of seconds off that Fury, so it's like I really don't care at this point. But I figured, you know, hell, they're gonna use some carpets, right? Let them use the carpets. You know, might as well, right? You know, so here we go, flasher gear. We're waiting for him to walk. Come on, show me what you got. And it's a mixed rally, looks like. So, okay, we're sitting in cav fail. So here we go. Is the cav fail the fail? Nope, it doesn't burn. So he gets a walk back because, you know, thankfully for him, you know, he's got the walk back. But, you know, I don't know, man. Like, was that any worse? Not really. you know. Obviously my inf line's gone. We're mostly gone at this point, so I'm using my cav line to kind of buffer it. But as you can tell, it's like even in cav it's really not that bad. Like, you know, 1.5 mil, that's like, okay. Like, I'm not really struggling here, guys. Anyway, that's video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the like button, share it with your friends. But that's pretty much how that went, so thanks for dropping by.